Yo, what's up, Philly? Yeah, I did hear about it. I was sitting in VC, actually, in the Discord whenever we heard about it. Man, rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. No one can convince me that anytime something like this happens that is just like absurd, I always feel like there's some like really deep underlying like conspiracy going on. And maybe that's just cuz like every single time something like this happens, there's always an underlying conspiracy that is ending up being true at the end of it, and it's kind of nuts. I don't know how we end up getting there, but I feel like when this kind of stuff happens, there's just the dots are going to start getting connected around like where and why this potentially actually happened. So I guess we're gonna find out when people start doing their investigation. What label was Oliver Tree signed to, and did he have beef with anybody under the table in the industry? Did he have beef with the industry? All that kind of stuff. Who owns his music right now as he is no longer alive? Just to ask some very important questions, because I just don't think that some of these things that happen are just as accidental as they seem. What's up, Jay? What's good? Okay, I'm closing this. Pause this. All right, gang. Hold on. Did we get everything? Let me make sure I have everything uploaded first. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, wait, stop scrolling. Hold on, I'm live on the Purple app again, playing games, doing stuff. Pew, pew, pew. People end up going. I come back in, like, something like that, right? I mean, hey, wait, hold on, stop scrolling. Wait. Yo, I'm live again on the Purple app, playing more games. Yo, come help a streamer's dream come true. Pop it. We're hanging out. I'm doing stuff, yelling at people. I might yell at people. If you ask me to yell, I will. You just have to come in. What day is this again? 12? Day 12 of streamer begging. Streamers begging for views again. Oh no, not the stream. Oh, I gotta stop bringing out Morty, bro. I got. I feel like Morty comes out every time, and I start doing some strange things. Oh my god, it's kind of working, but okay. Son of a fucking god damn it! Hold on. I'm gonna start Q while I'm waiting, but first of all, why did wait? That actually might work though. Okay, no. How we feeling today, chat? Yeah, the vibes are a little bit in a different place today. What's up, Crest? How we feeling? It's nice to see all of my friends again. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with your boy. Let me get this uploaded. Oh, and I have to post on my story. I have to post on my story again. I had to lose my last bitch to see the very night. Must I say anything? Come into the stream, young Saya. We are live, doing the shit. Okay, so I need to get into the next thing we're gonna make music wise. I'm not gonna do it right now, but yo, what's up, Law? What's up? How we feeling? What's poppin'? Welcome. I need to get into whatever I'm gonna do with music next, cause I got to keep thinking ahead. We just dropped the EP a couple days ago. I can't get enough of it. I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like I'm literally making the best music I've ever made. This shit is gas. Absolute Thrax.
Yo, who the this Aaron is
Yo.
kid, bro?
Yo, thanks for the follow. Lazy, appreciate it. What's good? Yo, Monarch, how's it going? What's up? Welcome. Yo, we got so many people popping in. What's up? Yo, the gang is all here. Yo, why is it so crazy that I respond to people? Why do people find this wild? I'm so confused. Okay, I posted to my story. We did Instagram post, TikTok. I'm gonna go put this video on fucking YouTube while we're at it. Man, that shit is actually doing fire. Ugh, my music page is actually doing so well on there. Okay. Listen, I don't know why the cringy stuff works, but it does. Unless it's what? No, I don't mean talking in chat. I mean like DMs and stuff. Sorry, I needed to clarify with that. Do I fuck with Suicide Boys? Of course. I've been listening to Suicide Boys since 2015. Man, OG days. Yeah. Which I really didn't even know that. I do streamers really ignore their chat? Like, I mean, like I know big streamers would, but you know, do the smaller streamers do this? Are there more of them and I just don't know? I figured every small streamer would respond to their chat without any problems. Yo. Yo, Dice, what's good? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yo, we never stop grinding around here. Grind never stops. Yo, Dice with the follow as well. Thank you. Much love. Welcome, twins. Welcome. Man, I need to take a drink of water before we get into this shit. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think I did all the posts. We're good. How we feeling, boys? How we feeling? Sunday, chilling. What do you mean, echo? What are you talking about? Oh, wait. I have to fucking remember that shit. I did not realize that. Oh my god. That might have fucked a lot of people coming in that never typed and then they left. I have to remember to do this shit. I didn't even realize that was happening. Just up still partying. It's crazy. Yo, I completely forget that sports are a thing. Like I forget that people watch and. Oh shit! I'm not here. My team's already there. Plenty of bombs to go around. Well, whatever partying you did, if you partied, I hope y'all were safe and all of the things that you did. My team is already getting cracked out here. He's one. I got two, bro. Please. There's one of them. 80 proof bot. Man. See, that entertainment got a grip on y'all, bro, and not in a good way. That's crazy. Hey, man, it's the game tonight. Let's get crunk, bro. Man, fuck that shit, bro. Man, let's fuck that shit, bro. Let's normalize standing in the fucking grass and you know, talking complaints. I'm actually getting to the point where we're slowly trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to have some performances happen. I have talked about it before, and I kind of let it go for a second just because the growth has been very slow but steady. So, but as you know, we're getting closer and closer to 10K on Instagram and 10K average listeners on Spotify. I'm kind of reaching that point where I think we're where we need to be. Just need to get him out of my face. Allergic to, you're not allergic to grass, bro. Stop. Go outside, get your feet in the grass. You know, take some deep breaths. Like, do something, bro. Come on now. Chat, what do I need to talk about today? Instead of asking A, I'm gonna ask y'all. What do I talk about? Cause I can talk about fucking all kinds of shit. But I can't talk about sports. I can't talk about alcohol. I don't do that shit. Oh my fucking fuck. So, I mean, like, I can talk about anything. I'm asking, like, does anybody here need me to talk about some serious stuff here? What do you mean you're allergic to, like, actually allergic to rats? I don't really know what topics I kind of haven't gone over yet. I've noticed just when I do my clips, unless I have like some really funny stuff happening in the game, I generally make my best clips just happen whenever I'm talking about real shit. Sit here and go on about that for a while. Man, y'all are not fucking allergic to nature. Quit lying. You're all trolling me, chat. I don't want to hear this shit. Man, I went from loving my chat to having a beef with y'all because y'all out here acting like you can't get in the fucking sun and go out and get in the fucking grass. God. Pollen is actually not bad for you, alright?
Stop the payload.
And yeah, and how do you think that is? It's because you don't go outside. And when you don't go outside, what happens? You don't build any type of resistance to the world. Like, God. You know, when I start IRL streaming, I guess that's how I'm gonna get everyone their fucking intake of nature. Which we'll get to the point where I don't mind just going live from like my phone somewhere, you know, something like that. You can't forget how to breathe. That's not even possible. Man. Chat. Bruh. Hey man, used to and what you're doing now are definitely two different ball games. All right, I'm swapping to this fucking Bastion character. We're getting shit on by this Mog. Like, bruh, asthma. Don't even give me. What? Wait, huh? What the fuck just happened? How did I? What? Well, I thought I was gonna kill somebody, and it didn't work like that. Allergies? What do you mean allergies, bro? Listen, I don't believe in allergies. Allergies are not real. It's not real. Allergies don't exist. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna get fucking trailed again. Why did... Okay. So apparently all of my chat decides that none of them are real. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Like, so I don't get to have a real chat. Alright. What am I supposed to do? Why did I just get nanoed? What? Bro. Y'all are in the fucking deep end right now.
Switching sides.
Just breathe. Just breathe air. It's not a vape. Breathe air. It's all it takes. My life My life is imaginary in the brains of people who have never experienced it, I guess, right? No. Stop vaping. Stop vaping right now. Stop destroying your health. Listen, this is a public service announcement for you, chat. Stop. Stop. Right now. Whatever you're doing. Stop doing things that are bad for you. Alcohol is bad. Drugs are bad. Nicotine, bad. Put it down. Be better. Do better. Do better for you. Do better for yourself. Just do it. And then everyone's like, I'm just gonna die anyway, so why would I? Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, you know. Like,
Draw them into my web.
yeah, I would rather you go to jail. Stop it.
Comme c'est aimable de ta part. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Man, get your fucking big ass shield out of my face. Man, nobody's peeking me. You don't smoke? Yeah, man, I guess not everybody is built to be a smoker. I got your bitch inside a choker. She says she want me to fuck her slower. But I'm a grower, not a shower. Bare minimum. Yeah, somebody's gonna get fucking walled. I smoke, so I don't give smoke. Huh? Give the smoke to the old people, and so that's why you're smoking. Like, can you make that make a little more sense? I don't understand. You know, why don't you just get the old people to smoke, and then maybe they'll stop being the reason you have to smoke. You're cooked, buddy. He didn't get fucking nobody. All right. Keep fucking dunking on him. Let's get it. Bro, why is my chat so violent today? Like, this is supposed to be a place where we have nothing but peace and love for all other human beings and things that exist in the world, and y'all are just like trying to fuck grannies and do some strange shit, and I actually don't get it. Give the Knicks more, man. It is a crazy time. Whatever fucking team that is wins. I don't fucking, bro. I don't know shit about shit. I don't watch sports. I feel like sports is literally just a fat waste of time, and a waste of money, and a waste of headspace, and a waste. But everybody seems to fucking like that shit for the most part. Man, y'all need to wake the fuck up. Wake up, gang. Wake up. At this point, I think people would do anything to use any type of event as a reason so that they can get absurdly fucked up. And I just fucking, I walled the Sigma, but my team's not walking! The Knicks are the worst team in basketball. You know what? All right. You're right. You're right. The Knicks are the worst team in basketball that we have literally ever seen. I don't know how they won a single game, to be honest, this season in general. Like, they're just, it's bad. It's really bad. I'm clip farming. I'm clip farming. I'm clip farming. I'm clip farming. I don't know anything about, once again, I already told you, I don't know shit. So whatever the fuck I just said was completely just for me to clip it later. And New York can suck my fucking dick, because I don't care. People in New York literally are so flamboyant, they might as well, most of them, be internally homosexual, and they won't say it. Like, yeah, I'll give my own fucking hot take, because, like, the amount of flamboyancy that comes in an aggressive, non-aggressive, in a really strange way from that place is crazy. Once again, I'm literally just clip farming. Hey man, I'm getting really good at this clip farming shit. Maybe it's getting a little absurd, because those are the hottest takes I've thrown out for no reason, but fuck. Gotcha, bitch. You just eat it? No, he didn't. You're gonna fucking eat me, though, you dirty little bitch. Imagine he doesn't fucking die! Am I real? I'm not fucking real, though. I'm not. If it were me, I would just win the round. Yeah, for sure, sad boy. Just win the fucking game. Yeah, just win. Don't even sit here and don't talk. Don't look. Just win. Just win. If you believe you can win, then just win. You know what? All right, let's do it right now. I'm manifesting. I'm gonna win. I'm winning. I'm a winner. I'm a certified born fucking winner. Chicken dinner, bitch. About to fuck your mom and her liver, bitch. I'm dead, but we're gonna fucking win. Because I got the spirit. Bitch, I'm like Nirvana. Can you fucking hear it? I'm not taking any samples. I'm not clear. All right, you insert clip of bro. It's crazy. We're winning. No, I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Bar's better than Eminem. I don't need candy, so I don't need them M&Ms. I don't need fake people in my life. They play pretend. Man, how you gonna make money but you can't make dividends? You don't even know what the fuck that means. Read a fucking dictionary and keep it clean. I might fucking die right now. I don't pop beans. I'm gonna be the first rapper to make it out since 2017. Damn. Alright, I can now freeze people. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna give them the ice. No VVS. Yo, bitch got big titties. I'm trying to see them breasts. Man, most of y'all motherfuckers so dumb you couldn't pass a high school test. Man, everyone's so fucking sad. It's like they ain't got nothing left. Alright. Who's my first fucking victim? You, twin, come here. I'm freezing your shit. Yeah, no, you're... Alright, that didn't work. I'm gonna swap characters now. I'm throwing, but I'm still gonna win. I'm still gonna win. I'm gonna show you guys right here. You have to keep the energy. Alright? No, don't tell me I'm fucking cooked. This isn't dinner. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cook dinner for your mom tonight. Little Jimmy. Sell him. What? No. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. I swapped characters. I'm gonna be able to shoot things and do things. Maybe do a few things. I'm not selling. I never sold. Don't act like... Fuck. I was gonna say something. I fucking forgot. It's alright. No, actually, my fare is fucking selling. I'm gonna win either way. There's just no telling how. Well, yeah. Listen, chat. We just have to believe. Listen, if me and you, if we believe, and I mean like we fucking believe, then we can do anything together. We can win. Like, see this? You guys ever wonder how I'm gonna end up going viral on fucking the internet? It's gonna be because of you guys, because you believe. You believe in the dream. You believe. You believed in me. You believed in me when nobody else would, man. And that's why I know we're gonna win right now. You see? Yeah, exactly. My wrist is gonna pop off. You see this? You see this? Ready? Ready? I'm speaking it all into existence right now. Another one bites the dust. I might be fucking dead, but I'm gonna put him in the cuffs. Mercy can't res me. I might be done, but I know my team's fucking got this. Bitch, we're number one. Kill the fucking soldier. Throw him right over your shoulder. Their day is getting colder. Bitch, I'm getting bolder. I'm fucking speaking whatever I want. Come on, we can do this. We're coming in their fucking field like a cold front. I'm gonna keep shooting until I'm fucking done. No! What the fuck? Bro, they C9'd!
Play of the game.
Yo, I hope my team eats a bag of fucking dicks for breakfast. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm dead ass. Like, no, bro, I'm so fucking, no, I'm dead ass. What the fuck? We literally were gonna win the game and they got off. Man, twitch.tv/ArrowMiss, bro. That's all I got on that. The setup, I saw this question. How much is my setup? I mean, I technically overpaid for all of this stuff here, mainly the computer itself, because whenever I got it was like the year the 30 series came out, and the 30 series got completely devalued the next year, like just ridiculously. So, like, not even within 2 years, the amount of money I spent on this, it was worth half, if not a quarter of the price. Even, oh my god, that's even Noah's Ark. I mean, they were carrying me low key. I did not pop in there and start killing fucking anybody. But I mean, I probably paid like maybe probably 5K for everything here. And this was like 2021. No, 21. No, it was 22. Like the early 22. Damn, I can't believe my shit's actually 4 years old now. That's trippy. But again, god damn. Man, do I just have to start being a rage streamer? Like, I definitely can rage at fucking everything. I said this the other day. I was like, I don't know if I should be doing this or not, because there's just, like, no telling. Like a fucking bakery. Hey, man, listen. Fine. I mean, it's not really, like, at the time, I literally bought the best of the best of the best. Like, a 3080 Ti was fucking, like, almost $2,000. I got a 5950X, a Ryzen 9 5950X. I had, like, I overdid it on the motherboard. Like, every major component was, like, $500, bro. Like, no, I overdid it like hell. I already had the audio set up, so that wasn't really in my price. But getting the main monitor, the mounts, getting the speakers that I had, which one of them actually broke, the keyboard. I'm factoring in like everything for the entire setup. Guitar, like for the whole studio. I had to lose my last bitch to see the value that I provide. Yo, Dead Ender, thanks for the follow, gang. Welcome. How are you? Out here, listen, I don't want to crash out, bro. I don't want crashing out to be my personality. I'm not trying to be a crash out. But I definitely don't know why I've played this game for like 12 days straight and I'm still getting the same bullshit. The same bullshit. Oh, you got the package? Hell yeah. Make sure you take a fucking picture for me. Let's go. Everyone. Oh, yeah. Just a reminder to you guys. I do have some merch. It's on my website, arrowmiss.xyz. Philly just got the sweater he got. I think, what was it, like half a week ago, something like that. I got some things on there. I mean, I don't really press it or push it out like that because, like, you know, you guys being here, showing up, coming to the stream, that's what matters the most to me. So, you know, I appreciate that. But you guys can always go get into that kind of stuff. Jay, no. I don't really like this suggestive programming. I don't like this. I will do all things that feel natural to me. All things. You know, is this going to be part of my bit where I just randomly start rapping and I just randomly start making things rhyme whenever? It'd be, man, not really, bro. I don't think that that's it, gang. I don't think that's it, twin. I don't think that that's it, Twinkle Toes. That isn't. I'm good. I'm chilling. All right, man. Did anybody actually listen to Oliver Tree? I need to ask. Did anybody actually listen to Oliver, or is it? Because I shout out to bro, but I was not a fan. I did not really listen to Oliver like that. I know I heard, I think, the On and On and On song or whatever, but I really only ever saw him whenever he was basically memeing with his appearance. That's pretty much it. So, all right, we gonna find. Hold on, I'm gonna find us some. Give me some things to talk about. I'm focused on my bread like I'm at the fucking bakery. Working 9 to 5. Fuck these motherfuckers, they ain't slaving me. Hold on. Is that why? Oh, that would make a lot of sense. Hold on. No, I can change this. I should be able to control this. Ads, view tutorial. Yeah, I'm not fucking. Let me hold on. I can turn this down. I'm gonna. Let me change this. No, I don't like that. Why are you making me do... Okay, I'm changing it. I didn't realize that because I have my pre-roll ads off. I that's probably... Damn, that's probably what has actually killed my viewership. Like an hour in, I noticed that. Like as soon as an hour in comes, it
Select your hero.
What do I need to go like here and then do? Okay.
You ready to win, Diddy?
What? Huh?
Are you banning 50 Cent, bro?
Diddy is not banning 50 Cent. I'm banning 50 Cent.
Okay, that's not...
What the fuck? Yo, he might actually be Diddy.
Now arriving at Phoenix.
That's fucking crazy. Like, brother, are you good? Like, what did I just witness on my screen?
Dude, I had to text to speech. I just read that shit to me, bro.
What the fuck? Black on black. Bro, are you good? I mean, obviously not. Like, there's something definitely fucking wrong with your mind, but... I'm so glad that there's some fun left in this game for me to still get clips, because this is gold. This is gold, just like the showers.
I always deliver. 3, 2, 1.
I'd...
Capture the objective.
Okay.
Let's get this done.
Alright, at least we can fucking win having Diddy on our team, right? Right?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Okay. Diddy, I need you to kill the rest of their team, dude. Diddy? Diddy? You didn't keep me alive. Did he? Do I have sub chat in it? What do you mean?
Back on my feet.
Like, I'm not sure in what context we're talking about sub chat. Oh no, we've only been on for like 30 minutes, matter of fact.
Rocket barrage incoming. No.
It's all right. We got jacked on the scene. Diddy, you're fired. Go back to the fucking baby oil.
Going up.
Our fire is crazy, bro.
I'll hit where it
Yeah,
hurts.
they're taking the high ground. Yo, Diddy just fucked the Sombra. Man, you know, I can just sit on point and not do anything. You guys can have fun. I'm gonna keep talking to my chat. What's up, chat? Okay. I think I'm gonna start talking about some real stuff, kind of see what I got going on, so we can get some of those kinds of clips. Always good to have a dynamic of them. Trying to fucking snipe this. I just got dunked on. Okay.
It's not over. Not yet.
You're about to fall asleep. Alright, well. Later. Elon with $1 trillion. Yeah, I mean. It's just all in stock, though. It's not really like. I feel like the headline for all that stuff is always just super inflated to try and, like, have people talk about it or feel some type of way about it. But, like, realistically, you know, what does it matter? Like, there's multiple people in Saudi Arabia with trillions of dollars, and we never say anything about them or bat an eye. It's just because we're only saying anything about Elon Musk because he is affiliated with the Western world, and that's pretty much it. Alright, Jay. See you later, bro. Appreciate you hanging out.
I've always liked the challenge.
Okay.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Bruh. There's no fucking way.
It's just too on point, I think.
I'm capping it. Capping it. It's free. I didn't. There's a Zen that just 5-balled me. Yeah, I definitely threw the fuck out of that round. I'm not gonna cap. Yo, Benjamin. I didn't even know you were here, gang. See you later, bro. Unlocking the sub emotes? Hell yeah. I actually forgot that was a thing. We still need to do channel points. Like, I still need to go in and, like, actually change the system up as far as people earning them, but also figure out, like, what else I can put in there for you guys to redeem with your points. Be fire.
Freya.
Blow that shit out of the water.
Looks back on Overwatch.
Don't worry, team.
If I can help it, I don't look big at all.
Okay, no, let me actually play a character that I'm not gonna suck with. We should be good.
Alright, you got it, bro.
Because that was 100% on me. I will take full ownership of that one, gang.
Capture the objective.
Man, I maybe I should keep those emotes too, and just like add more emotes in there. Because back in the day, as a Twitch affiliate, you could only have 3 emotes. That's all you could have. And I mean, bro, this is like 20 fucking. This is the OG days, like. I don't know what the fuck he thought he was gonna do. I was like, who are we still shooting? Okay, let me pick a couple topics on the side of me here to try and talk about, so that we can get some clips with that stuff. Cause I might not stream for like forever today. I might, you know, I need to go out into the world and do shit. I don't know what the fuck he thought he was accomplishing with that, but.
Dev went on the back.
Never catch me, gang. Fuck. I should have waited. I definitely should have waited there. I don't think half their team has any awareness, because I kind of just was walking in there for fun, and they're not even fucking doing shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay. No one really talks about the crazy change that you go through when you stop using stimulation as a validation for your existence. Because as people have used any form of stimulation as the foundation for who they are, their existence, how they view relationships, how they view interacting with people, it's completely degraded our humanity and stopped us from having deep human connections. It stopped us from actually having flourishing relationships, building generations beneath us to even have something to build off of, which is crazy to me in one way or another. But I mean, at the same time, it's not, because this is the byproduct of an artificial culture being created within America, and that culture perpetuating a lot of these ideologies that really don't even biologically work for most people. And I think that's why most discombobulation, that's why most chaos comes inside of society, is just because there's no foundation for people to stand on, and because most people aren't really even living off of what they were taught. They literally are living off of what society has tried to teach them. So the programming has completely been removed from like how people find good examples of things in their own home life, to then seeing those examples actually just in the world, and that's where they're getting how they should be acting and feeling and being inside of their life. I just don't think. Well, there was one actual main thing I was trying to come back to on that.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Since we've lost a lot of our humanity, we're gonna find ways at one point or another to get back to it. Nobody wins whenever we are acting as if people are objects. No one wins whenever we act like all of the things that make us human are things that we should ignore, and how we present those to people. And I think right now, society has been stretched so thin by all of the dehumanization, I would say at this point, for much more than the past 50, 80, 100 years, but much longer than that. And that has bred so much pain, agony, and everything else. And I think we're actually getting to the point right now where people are done with that stuff. Like, genuinely done. Because at some point, you can only have a creature, even if that is generationally, by having that creature go through generations of pain, well, they eventually realize that this doesn't work. Something's not working. And like in the dating scene and a lot of the culture around it, because, you know, culture used to be so different when it came to all of these things. And that's what let people have principles. And that's also what let us come together more for having positive ways that we build the generation below us. But like, I don't think most people's case for not wanting to have kids these days is just economic, but it's also like most people are living a hyper-individualistic life and all these hyper-individualistic views. And then the selfishness that they're bringing into everything that they're doing, it doesn't really make anyone feel like they should be doing something that makes them have to be selfless. And that's the biggest thing about having children, as to why most people have issues anyway, and even have issues with their own children, is because of selfishness. Because the selfishness you're putting and projecting toward onto someone, regardless of where they're at in their age cycle, you are still dehumanizing them. You're taking them completely away from being what they are. They don't even get to be. We are human beings. And when you constantly are putting people into a box, any human of any age, into a box of human doing, in human concentration, and everything else, stimulation. Because what happens to people often is we grow up on stimulation, and then that stimulation becomes the downfall of everyone's existence when they want to have positive things in their life. Now, maybe some people manifest that in a more productive way. Some people can. But we're talking like the mass majority of how a group of people have generationally been able to handle energy that they have received from something that wasn't even their parents. Most people right now were not raised by their parents. So think about how that changes, because we actually end up embodying the energy to be parents for ourselves and to other people around us. That is kind of this deep essence of maturity that you could say people get into, because people end up living out of their younger selves when they don't know what else to live out of. They don't know how to progress. There is no furthering action. And the norms in society, culture, all of those things are foundational building blocks for how people get to build these identities inside of themselves and find evolution. But most people are also so lost by not having these things that they don't even know what to do. They're just blindly going off of whatever feels right. And I say feels right, but at this point, whatever feels programmed and whatever feels familiar, because it's familiarity. And the program that people are familiar with generationally is still tied right into the stimulation, self-destruction, dehumanization, objectification of others, having no principle of unity, togetherness, like anything like that. But so many people have such a negative outlook on other humans that they think that we're always going to be this way, this is how humans are, whatever else. But we all go back to what we are. When everything falls apart, we go back to our roots. Our roots are in being a person and being people. That's it. And most people are trying to define what a human is based on programs. But when you remove programs as people, we don't just embody a bunch of negativity. That is culturally influenced. You could look throughout any facet of history. All negativity was culturally influenced. Remember, cult is the beginning word phonetic of culture, because every culture starts with a cult. And there can be positive cultures, but there still is a unification of subscribing to some ideology, to something. You put some of the, hell yeah. That's why I had somebody that won a shirt like months ago, and I had given them some of the cards, and they said that I should have sent them a lot more, actually, so that they could hand them out, you know, put them around places and stuff. And that's why I made sure I got you a decent amount of them, because I got plenty. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else for me to talk about right now? What have I learned as of late? That's always a good place for me to grab into, is like, what have I learned recently? What have I learned? I've learned that one of the hardest things to overcome when you want to have a positive relationship is how much you contribute to the negativity of a bad relationship coming out of your presence. I don't really like how I worded that to begin with. How you show up in a relationship is going to determine how that relationship goes. Most people do not realize that they are bringing a lot of self-destructive nature to that right off the rip. And when you can't actually bring love in and separate using somebody, because that's the other thing, is people are getting in relationships to use other people for something. And that is, once again, this goes back to the selfishness that we talked about, that you can't have a relationship going with somebody in a positive way when you are only thinking of yourself, especially whenever you're trying to see something out in a way where we show up to be best friends, to be life partners, to be something that is there for a good time, long time, and can thrive. But you can't have anything thrive if there is a really deep level of disconnection that is not being bridged. And most of the time it doesn't get bridged because we're still looking at other people not with love. When you look at somebody with love, and this is hard, like this, it's even been hard for me in a way, because, you know, I want, as everybody wants, but it's not about what you want. And another person is not an object that becomes the complacency for your emotional state or anything else. And people can be. They have the capacity for that. But I don't think that we should continue to keep boxing people in to how we are going to see the value in them just based on that. Obviously, there still is, like, love also is not just something so bright that everybody talks about. Love also has boundaries. Love also knows when it is not being respected. Because even if I have love and I have love to give, if it is not going to be received, respected, appreciated, then the likelihood of me continuing to show up with that energy is, it's not that I'm not going to have it, but I'm not going to show up with people who will not receive it. And I think that that's the big thing. But what I've had to learn, yo, what's up, Hunter? Welcome to the stream, fam. How are you feeling today? But the biggest thing that I've definitely learned, that I'm still healing through the wound of myself, is that, like, you still have to be the forefront of, like, handling a lot of your stuff on your own. And every time that you use something outside of you to reaffirm these things, the relationship that you'll have with somebody is going to ride that wave. And then if you're also always using someone as the backbone for you to show up in a certain way, and then for them to show up in a certain way for you, then it really doesn't build an authentic relationship between you and that person. And it's really hard. Once again, it's not to say that you can't attempt to rely on somebody in certain ways, but you really, really have to understand, like, am I sometimes just creating problems, or specifically talking or highlighting on certain things because I want a specific thing that I want my partner to be gratifying me for, whether that's to feel worthy, to feel seen, to feel heard, to feel something, instead of also thinking about how this might impact them. Do I really need to talk about this? There's a difference between, you know, talking about things with somebody and just having a conversation, but always having this repetitive nature to bring the patterns of whatever it is that you have going on to them, and then trying to make them something they're not. And then also oftentimes when they're not exactly what you want, that's when people are like, oh, well, I'm out. Like, selfishness. There is no connection in a world where people are selfish. It's just not possible. And so I've learned that whenever you really want something good in your life, if you've never had good things in your life, then the biggest thing you're going to have to sacrifice is your ego and your subconscious ways of showing up and doing things that don't contribute to your relationship getting in a positive place in any way, shape, or form. And it takes an absurd amount of personal accountability because you need to realize every type of energy you have dictates how things go. Even if you have a bad day, if the second you talk to that person that you're giving them that type of energy, whenever that other person is supposed to be, you know, the love of your life, your number one, the person that is there for you through it, that does not mean that they also get to become a punching bag where you get to say, well, I feel this way, so I get to be like this, and that's how I'm going to be towards you. And that's selfish. Once again, you're validating yourself, how you feel, and you're then taking away the whole point of why you were there to begin. Why you even got involved. Yo, wisdom. I mean, wisdom has to appear, right? And so you appeared for me giving wisdom. I think that's you're in the right spot. It's an Overwatch stream we're playing for sure, but I'm really just talking about what I've learned, you know, and talk about my own stuff. That's you know, might as well. Like, so you're here for the wisdom, I guess. Then, so glad to have you here. While I'm trying to kill the rest of their fucking team so we can win this shit, because we have this. Making sure. What was I trying to say? What was I? Man, go back on topic. Back on topic. I mean, the most important part about relationships is that they are all mirrors. And if you can get aware with how much one-sidedness you bring into somebody being in your life, right? Because we start using empty space often as a way to build narratives and to start building stories inside of our brain and, you know, act like things are a certain way because that's the program we're running on autopilot. And if you can get familiar with what programs you're running whenever you are met, even with somebody who might be good for you and whatever else, like, that's going to tell you the things that you really have to work on, especially if you want it to be good. And this is once again speaking on if you've never had something good, but you either find something that's good or you want things in your place to be good, then you have to start changing how you show up in every way. How you show up is the foundation for the connection you get to continue to have and build with another person. And the only way that gets to flourish is by you making sure that what you put in is primarily just of a positive nature. That doesn't mean you need to be positive all the time. That means that how you approach the other person and constantly are treating them in one way or another changes the dynamic of the two of you. So, like, once again, if I'm not feeling the best, but I use how I'm feeling as a way that I get to act in a way that isn't really appropriate, and I never connect those two, and that's usually where people have conflicting problems and stuff, because we start using certain things to validate other things instead of looking at the landscape. I mean, it's definitely a two-way street with all that, but this is just speaking like if you're in that point where you know that you want something good and you're trying to build the awareness to make those changes, then that is the foundation right there. Getting so in tune with those wounds that come up through the mirror, through whatever relationship it is, and full forcing your mentality around changing them. Because, and I'm not necessarily like this myself, but I've learned recently how many wounds I have with somebody who is my mirror right now, who is my partner, and I've never had wounds come up like this, but I've also never been in that spot to learn exactly in the same way on top of this right now how to handle the wounds, what I need to do, and how aware of them I need to be, and the work I have to put in for them, because there's something amazing there, but I have to make sure that I'm really not taking anything in that isn't the energy I would always want to keep, you know? I think you can still present yourself in every way to somebody, but the energy of it be right, you know?
Strange fluctuations emanate through this space.
Strange things emanate through my body.
Stick together.
The vibe. Can you feel the vibrations? Do you feel it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture
Okay.
the
Whoa.
We're turning this around.
I'm only gonna play. I'm probably only gonna be live for maybe like another half hour. Stream today was hella short, but I need to go into the world and make the money to eat food and live. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. But I tried to make sure that we packed in getting quite a few clips, talking about some stuff. I mean, obviously, like right now, I'm still just primarily live anyway for getting the clips. I love hanging out with you guys, but you know, we can hang out in Discord. We don't have stream does not have to be the redeeming quality for us to hang out. You know, as a community of people. So I might.
Wake. Where's my team?
See what else. I think I should just go like hard flank. Like, I'm gonna make a drop. Actually. Like walk on them. These motherfuckers are walking on me, and they shouldn't even be able to do that shit. We got it though. I like chilling. Yeah, same, bro. I'm always down for just vibing, vibrating, feel the vibrations.
Over there.
Oh my fucking god, please. This fat ass fucking horse. Get fucked. But I also like getting active, and I like going over some shit. Hey yo, who the fuck on the point, gang? No access. Did I really just? There's no fucking way. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. Ready? Well, I thought anyway. It's close. If I didn't get booped, I probably would have killed the rest of them. The fuck? Bruh, come on. No, we definitely got this. Where's my tank? Tank? He doesn't want to go that route. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go hard TP point again. I think we actually just lost the game. Yeah, we actually lost the game. Come on. That's fucking wild. Yep, GG's, brother. G fucking G's. GG's, twin. Okay. No, I think we got some clips. I gotta get off of here and go. make money to feed myself, gang, so we are not going to be able to stick around today. Unfortunately. Alright, but we will be live again tomorrow. I might be live later today as well. I only have so much time to be able to go out and get into all that shit, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm leaving. We was only live for an hour, but just wanted to make sure we still just like consistency. You know, we showed up, got some clips, did some stuff. I'll either be live later or I'll be live tomorrow then. Set my, yeah. All right.